So, how are you? We people tend to take this question for granted a lot. You know how people like your friends ask you how you are doing, and you just answer them with, "Oh, I'm fine, how about you?" Or, "I'm alright, what about you, how are you?" And then that's just that. But the real question is, how are you really? Like, be honest with yourself for a bit. Are you doing great? Are you being able to take care of yourself lately? Are you happy with where you are in life right now? Are you lonely? Have you been eating and sleeping well? This how are you question raises more questions than it may seem, which is why in my opinion, we people neglect it and take it for granted. Maybe we're just lazy to think about honest answers, but there are exceptions to this. Some people might tell you their story for the past week or two. There are even people who are upfront and would tell you how they are really doing, but that doesn't seem likely, doesn't it? Or maybe your brain's just on autopilot when it comes to answering this question with, "I'm fine," or "I'm alright," who knows? But I think that there are still people who fear opening up to others when it comes to how they are really doing, and that's normal. Maybe you're not as close with this person who asked you the question, or maybe it's just an acquaintance of yours and it's alright to feel this way. But it doesn't mean that you shouldn't answer this question honestly at all, because it's a really important question to ask and to answer, and here's why. Think about the last time this question was asked to you. What happened in your mind? You took a moment to reflect about yourself, right? Yes or yes? Even if the thought was short and brief, even if you didn't answer the question, you still thought about how you are doing. The importance of this question comes from the moment of reflection and the moment of self-awareness that it brings you, which is quite rare in this modern world we live in, considering how thinly spread our focus is. We focus on a lot in life, like responsibilities, school, work, relationships, our goals, as well as our purpose. Because of that, we forget to focus on something that is really important, which is ourselves. Now, does this mean that you should answer this question when people ask you? No, it doesn't always have to be like that. It depends on the person, really. But here is what I need you to take away from this video. I want you to ask this question to yourself, like, how am I doing? There will be no judgment from others, it's safe, and it's beneficial because of the reasons I told you earlier. You can be as honest as you could with yourself, and I'll admit, the truth hurts sometimes, but it's what you need to hear. It's alright not to ask this question often, but at the very least, ask yourself this question from time to time, maybe once a week or so. It's like a way of checking on yourself, which I think is really important. The awareness is something that I want you to learn from this video, because when it comes to self-improvement, you really couldn't change something that you aren't aware of, and I've said that multiple times in this channel already. So the next time you hear this question, don't take it for granted. It's an opportunity for reflection and awareness when it comes to yourself. Whether it may be a question from yourself or someone else, it's this opportunity that is consistently important between both. Give this question some consideration, and I think that it'll be worth your while as long as you know how to act on it. Here's my experience. I've lived life mindlessly just recently, and I just let life do its thing, which led to me making lots of mistakes and wrong choices. And for some reason, I still didn't know why I felt so unhappy and unpleasant. Not until I asked myself this question, everything became so clear, and this moment of realization has helped me change what I've been doing wrong these past couple of weeks. It surely has led me to making better choices and taking control over my life as well as myself. And all that it took to start that was one question and a whole lot of honesty. So keep this all in mind as I ask you this question again. How are you? Let me know in the comments below. And while you guys are down there, make sure to leave a like, as it apparently helps with the algorithm, meaning this video gets pushed out to more people and it would be seen even more. Any sort of support, like your likes, your comments, as well as your subscriptions and your views, is something that I will always appreciate. For those of you who are new, welcome. My name is Smar and I post self-improvement videos every Saturdays. And if you would like to see more, make sure to subscribe and help me with my goal of 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Now with that all said, thank you guys for watching, and make sure to always check on yourself. And yeah, you got this, guys.